is Colleen Lemma, Starseed Astrologer and Spiritual Messenger, here with your new Empowered Moments video for the week of Monday, June 6th through Sunday, June 12th, 2022. For this week's Empowered Moments video, we're going to be using the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti for the main message for everyone. And your special message card this week, depending on your stone of choice, is going to be coming from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle Cards deck by Kyle Gray. Just a reminder that we're in the first full week of the month of June. So if you haven't already watched the Empowered Moments video for June 2022, be sure to go onto my YouTube channel and take a look at that, complete with the astrological transits of significance, the energy vibration numerologically speaking for the month of June, as well as messages from our angels and guides and a special message card for the month based on your stone of choice for that. So before we get into the week this week, let's go ahead and take a moment, take an empowered moment. So if we just close our eyes, take a deep breath, relax your body and clear your mind of all thoughts. Visualize, sense, see, feel, or just know that you're surrounded in golden white light. This is the golden white light of unconditional love and peace and compassion, healing, protection, and guidance. And take in a deep breath, breathing in that golden white light to every cell of your body. And focus on, in your inner mind now, the idea of being in Gemini season. Gemini, the sign of the mental realm. Our thoughts and ideas, our perceptions, communications, and all forms of information. And Mercury, the planet that rules Gemini, the planet that rules the mind, has also been direct now, has turned back to direct motion for the last few days, and it's starting to pick up speed. So let's focus in on asking our angels and guides, our master guides and teachers of the highest vibration of light, for whatever ideas, new information, or epiphanies we need to have on that mental body level. Asking for a shift in our perceptions and belief systems if it's appropriate for us, if it's important that we have that. Asking for ease of flow of information and communication and interaction with others. And let's breathe that in into every cell of our bodies. We call on Archangel Gabriel. We ask Archangel Gabriel, the messenger angel, to bring us whatever information or knowledge or wisdom or guidance is in our highest and best interest as we move forward. One last deep breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back. So let's go ahead and start this Empowered Moments video by taking a look at the stones of choice for that special message card a little bit later. So the first stone of choice is mahogany obsidian. Now obsidian we know is a black stone, right? It's that black stone that helps to reflect and protect. But the mahogany obsidian is a brown stone with the black obsidian in it. So it's a little bit more gentle than regular obsidian. But the mahogany obsidian helps to stimulate strength, creativity, protection and grounding, truth, determination, willpower, growth, trust, and helps to eliminate energetic blockages. Okay, your second stone of choice is sunstone. And sunstone brings us freedom, originality, independence, luck, good fortune, increased self-worth, and increased self-confidence. And it helps to activate and balance the sacral chakra and the solar plexus chakra. And then our last stone of choice is this beautiful red tiger eye. Isn't that gorgeous? Excuse me. The red tiger eye is going to bring increased passion, energy, and vitality. It's good for protection and grounding as well. Helps us to get in touch with the earth energies. It's known as the survival stone, and it helps us with integrity, self-love, and self-care. So again, those stones of choice: mahogany obsidian, sunstone, and red tiger eye. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the astrological transits of significance this week. There's not too much going on. We had all that happening last month in May. I mean, we still have quite a lot for the month of June to go. So, but in this week, we start out on the 6th of June with the sun in Gemini. And it's sextile Chiron, the wounded healer, in Aries. Now, the sun is how we shine our light, and right now we're shining our light through that lens of Gemini, which again is the ruler of the mental realm, and thoughts and ideas and perceptions and information and communication. And Chiron rules past life wounds. It rules the bridge between the physical and the spiritual worlds. It rules where we need healing. And it rules integration, so integrating some of the wounds of the past. So this sextile, a sextile is an aspect of opportunity. It's considered a positive connection. So there's an opportunity here for some sort of healing of our thoughts, healing of how we're looking at something, our perceptions, healing within a communication matter that maybe we're having with somebody else in our lives. And it helps us to bring forth with Chiron and Aries, right? Aries is that individuality and independence and self-confidence and self-assuredness. So through speaking our truth, through speaking our words of truth here with Gemini sun, we can bring a healing. There's an opportunity to bring a healing within our sense of self. On Friday, yes, we skip all the way to Friday the 10th, we have Mercury, which has just went back to direct motion last week on the 3rd, right? And now it's in direct motion, but it has to pick up speed yet. It's still moving very slowly. And Mercury, that planet of the mind that rules the mental realm, it's in Taurus. And it's in a positive connection on Friday with Pluto. And Pluto rules death and rebirth, transformation, regeneration, all sorts of very deep, profound changes. So again, there's an information kind of theme going on here where we have this potential here with this positive trine connection with Mercury and Pluto for powerful communication with other people, or to receive some sort of powerful message or information, whether from other people that we know or whether it's from universal energies, our angels and guides. This is also a potential for us to be grounded in our truth and speak that truth in a very practical and calm manner, because that Taurus energy is very grounding. It's very earthy and stable. So I just feel like this is a very kind of powerful either epiphany, an aha moment, and again, information or message that comes in, or a powerful interaction with communication matters where we can speak our truth and take back our power in some way. There could also be a transformation of our mindset, a transformation of our perceptions and how we're perceiving or believing something in our reality. Now, the interesting thing about this particular transit, Mercury trine Pluto, is that because Mercury went retrograde a while back, this is the third time that this transit has happened. So if you can think back to around April 28th, the first time that Mercury trined Pluto, or May 26th? May 25th. So April 28th was the first time, May 25th was the second time while Mercury was retrograde that it connected with Pluto in this trine aspect. And now today on June 10th is this last time period. So there's a theme here if we can go back to those other two time periods and remember what was going on, what was being said, what was being communicated, or what kind of information or messages we were dealing with. So again, this is kind of that final time period to really empower. And because Mercury is in Taurus, it's quite possible that we're dealing with situations and circumstances that are about our personal resources, like money and finances, our time, our efforts, etc. And then on Saturday, the 11th of June, we have Venus, also right now in Taurus, connecting to, by a conjunction, Uranus in Taurus. So conjunction means that both planets are in the same sign at the same degree. So Venus is connecting with Uranus, and Uranus is about freedom and liberation and sometimes unexpected change or shifts of energy. Again, we're in the Taurus energy here with Venus and Uranus. Taurus rules money and finances, personal resources, your values. What is it that you value? Your possessions, and how you value yourself, your self-value and self-worth. Now, Venus is the divine feminine. She rules female relationships, she rules love, she rules also money and finances. She's in her home sign of Taurus, which rules money and finances. So again, we might have some sort of unexpected situation, unexpected information or energies coming in regarding personal resources, money, finances. There could be something also to where the divine feminine really needs her freedom right now. She needs to liberate herself, break free, at least for a short time, and have this sense of independence so that she can value herself, value what it is that she desires, value her own energy, her own physicality, and her own time. So that's a little bit what's going on astrologically. I'll also say, because it's a light week, so to speak, astrologically, that on Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday morning, the moon will be in Virgo. The moon is our emotional energy, our emotional feelings, and our fluctuations emotionally. So moon in Virgo. Virgo is very logical and analytical, so we're going to have more of a tendency to analyze our emotions and how we feel rather than truly immerse ourselves into feeling them. We might also be a little bit more self-critical or critical overall during Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday morning. Wednesday about midday, and this is Eastern time, by the way, so you'll have to adjust to your time zone, but Wednesday midday, Thursday, until Friday afternoon, the moon is going to be in Libra. And this is our emotional sense of security within relationships. This is about emotional interactions within relationships, staying balanced in our own emotions, and bringing in or being around people in situations that bring in a sense of harmony. And then on Friday afternoon, Saturday, and into Sunday until Sunday evening, the moon is in Scorpio. So now we're delving into the depths of our emotional energy. We're delving into the depths of our psyche and how we really feel, and dealing with some of the transformation, death and rebirth aspects emotionally, or empowerment versus disempowerment, which Goes along nicely with the Friday-Saturday Taurus energy, because Taurus and Scorpio are opposite signs, and so it's really playing off of one another during that weekend. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the messages from our angels and guides. We only got 3 cards this time. Can you believe it? A lot of times, right, I try to stick to 3, but we've got 4, 5, 6 cards that come out. This is a 3-card week. So the first card here, let's turn that over. This is the 3 of Wands, okay? And the 3 of Wands. So the Wands suit is fire, it's passion, it's energy. The Wands suit is the suit of the spiritual. The number 3 talks about growth and expansion, prosperity and abundance. So this could be kind of like a growth within our creative self-expression, an expansion of our passion energies, fire energies, creative energies. It does say the sun in Aries up here at the top. So the sun is our sense of ego, individuality, identity, and it's in the first sign of the zodiac, Aries, which also deals with identity and self-confidence and who we are, right? What we're all about. So this kind of goes nicely with that sun in Gemini, sextile Chiron in Aries. This could be about, you know, the growth of our own spiritual energies in some way. Now, looking at the image on the picture, we have actually got a young man sitting on a bed, and he's looking here or imagining or visualizing. You know, a lot of times at first, and I think in one of the past readings, I thought this was like a window he was looking out of. Must have been appropriate for that reading, right? But this, in fact, is a visualization of a ship. As I looked closer at it, right? This is a ship. So it's like he's visualizing or seeing this ship that's setting sail. So to me, the 3 of Wands says he wants to expand into movement forward. He wants to set sail into new horizons. But right now, he's just in the envisioning state. Right now, he's just able to, in the present moment, wherever he happens to be, whatever he happens to be doing or whatever happens to be going on in his life, he's just kind of sitting in stillness, and he's picturing this, he's visualizing this, he's kind of creating it with his mind first. And that goes really nicely with the Mercury trining Pluto. It's like we're empowering ourselves through the thoughts and perceptions that we're having. And this young man here is perceiving a ship that's setting sail, which can be metaphoric for movement, right? It can be literal moving or movement in career or home or even in a relationship. Or it could just be metaphoric in his own energy of wanting to be able to grow and expand and move to the next step on his path. Either way, it seems like he's headed in that direction. The visualization he's having is highlighted here. And I just feel like once Mercury starts to move forward at the pace that it normally does move after his retrograde motion, we're going to start to be able to see the materialization of whatever it is that we're envisioning. So take a moment in contemplation, in meditation, maybe more than one, as far as a time period, and just utilize the imaginative qualities that you have. Utilize the power of the mind here and allow yourself to expand into the new ideas, whatever it is that you desire, your dreams. Allow yourself to envision, visualize, and expand into those. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the second card here. Okay, the second card is the 7 of Coins. This is like the 7 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. Now, the number 7 is a number that really internalizes the energy, where it's like we go within, we self-reflect, we meditate, we contemplate, and that appears to be what this person is doing, this young woman who's sitting with her dog underneath a tree that's starting to bear some possible fruit here in the form of coins. which could be metaphoric again for resources, money, projects, things that you're working on developing, things that you want to manifest in your life, right? And the coins, the pentacles suit, is all about the manifestation of the material world. Again, whether it's a new career, new job, money, finances, possessions, a project that you're working on. This is about the development of that. But the number 7 says you have to go within first and have a little bit of patience. There's something developing beneath the surface with the number 7. There's something to where there's a little bit of a pause or a little bit of a wait, and you can almost see that with this image because she's not looking at the tree. She's not picking the fruit or the coins or the discs yet off the tree, even though she's got 2 baskets here. She's got 2 baskets to pick those coins off the tree, but she's not quite doing it yet. So she's pausing for some reason. Maybe this needs more time to mature and develop, which is typically what this card would mean. And this again goes along with Mercury that just came out of retrograde. It's in the money sign of Taurus and it's trine Pluto this week, but it's still not moving very fast. And so we just need a little bit more time. Maybe we need a little bit more information. Maybe we need to put in a little bit more work ourselves, although this lady's just waiting for the maturity to happen on its own. So either way, there's a little bit of time here before we can pick that fruit, before we can attain that wealth, prosperity, and blessings that this tree obviously has. So it is coming. The 7 of Pentacles or the 7 of Coins says there are some resources here. There's some abundance and prosperity and blessings here that we're going to be able to take advantage of here. We just need to have a little bit more patience while something is developing here, okay? All right, let's take a look at the last card here. The last card, okay, the last card is the 5 of Coins. So we're still in that coin suit, which goes well with the Taurus energy that we have. Remember, Venus and Uranus are connecting in Taurus on Saturday too. And again, the coins are all about the material kind of third dimensional reality that we live in. Job, money, career, finances, time, effort, projects. Anything that's a manifestation can even be about our house and home. Anything that's tangible here. Now, the number 5 in numerology deals with change, and it deals with freedom, and it deals with redirection and many things happening at once. And it can even deal with nervous energy and chaos. Now, this woman doesn't look like she's dealing with a lot of nervous energy and chaos, but typically the 5 of Coins or 5 of Pentacles is about some sort of challenges of a material nature. I'm not necessarily saying financial, but material. In other words, there could be challenges at the job or at work. There could be challenges with family. There could be challenges with finances. There could be challenges with all the details of life that has to be taken care of, where you're dealing with or juggling home and family and job and going here and taking the kids there and making sure this is done. And so 5 of Pentacles can be about this as well. At the top we have Mercury in Taurus. Isn't that interesting? Because we do have Mercury in Taurus right now. So there does seem to be some sort of focus here on the Taurus energy. Again, work, effort, slow movement or slow development, patience, money, finances, values, things that we're putting in effort towards. So just know that between the 7 and the 5 of Pentacles, there's an internal need for patience and a waiting on some slow development. At the same time, we might be feeling a little bit of anxiety, doubts even, maybe fearfulness about something. There might be a lot of things having to be juggled right now before whatever this previous card is talking about matures. Or there's just a lot that's happening all at once. if I were to say a lot happening at once, I would think Mercury and Gemini, although the Sun is in Gemini right now and Mercury's in Taurus, but we still could be trying to do a lot of things at the same time. Like maybe we're juggling many projects, for instance, and trying to get, put in the proper amount of time for each one to get something done and completed. So that could be one way that this is playing out. Again, there could be some sort of challenges of a third dimensional reality, nature going on, something to deal with personal resources. But know that, we can handle this, whatever it is. We can move through it. I'm trying to see what she's doing here. She's got I don't know if that's a cup in her hand, and I don't know if she's holding something here. It almost looks like she's holding a child. So let's go with that. If she's holding a child, this can be like something that you're trying to give birth to, right? You're trying to give birth to something. She's also got this cup in one hand as well as, let's say a child in the other hand. So again, her hands are full. She's got a lot going on, and she's just kind of patiently waiting for some of this to pass, whatever that is. But we'll see what happens next week when we do next week's reading, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at your special message card depending on your stone of choice. So let's show those stones to you one more time. We've got the mahogany obsidian. We've got the sunstone, stone number 2. And stone number 3 is the red tiger eye. Okay. So even if you need to pause the video for a moment to divine which stone of choice you want for this week. Let's see, the first stone of choice was the mahogany obsidian. Let's see what the special message is for mahogany obsidian people for this week. This one's calling my attention here in the middle. It says Lord, not to be confused with Christ the Lord, right? This is Lord, the kind of like this Celtic Lord. And it says, take charge with authority. So as a Lord of, let's say, the Arthurian times, right? As a Lord would do, he would take charge. He's the leader, he's the authority, he's going to take charge, he's got a staff in his hand. It almost has that feeling like the Emperor card in the traditional tarot, right? So this Lord, this masculine energy, which is what it is, this is kind of like owning and merging into the divine masculine energy. And the divine masculine is be a leader, take charge, take an action, make a decision, make something happen. And now that Mercury is back in direct motion and this week trining Pluto, it's a great time to take charge with your mind. It's a great time to make a decision and to bring transformation into your life. Let's see what else is going on. He's got antler heads on his head, right? So this would be kind of symbolic of claircognizance. So listen to the divine inspiration and knowledge from the universe. Allow your claircognizance to increase and expand. This is like if you want to call in an archangel, it would be Archangel Uriel. I call in Archangel Uriel for those epiphanies and those aha moments and flashes of insight with the increased claircognizance psychic ability. So utilize those new ideas, right? Be a leader and take charge and implement that new idea or the new information. Maybe reach out to other people to share that new information. But again, this is you kind of taking charge and making it happen, okay? I'm going to put that back in the deck. And then let's pull the card for the Sunstone people. Special message for Sunstone people. Special message for Sunstone people. This one's calling my attention. Oh, it's on the bottom, isn't it? I promise I didn't look. It says, Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Well, when I think of Peacekeeper, I think of Libra energies, but when it says let go of the need to be right, that would definitely be a Mercury trining Pluto. Mercury trining Pluto is like whatever your thoughts or perceptions are, you communicate or share them kind of with a, I don't know if I want to say forcefulness, or, you know, with an authority, I guess maybe is a better way to say it. It's like, it's a very powerful energy, right? You communicate powerfully, you share your thoughts and perceptions powerfully, but it doesn't mean that it's the only way. Your perception isn't the only way. Your idea isn't the only way. So this, to me, being the peacekeeper is saying, go ahead and share your thoughts and ideas and perceptions, but don't think it's the only way or necessarily even the right way. And maybe it's the right way for you, but maybe it's not the right way for someone else. So it has the feeling that we're dealing with communication with other people here, because when we're a peacekeeper, there's usually someone else involved, right? And we want to keep the peace. We want to keep harmony going. But you'll notice that she's got the ox or the oxen behind her, right? That's a very powerful animal. So what she has to say and what she has to share is very powerful, but as the divine feminine, she's going to try to do it in a very loving, kind, nurturing way to keep the peace and keep harmony amongst people, whether it's a one-on-one thing or whether it's a group thing, right? She wants to keep the peace. She's even got the peace, kind of the peace pipe here, right? So this might be, I'm going to speak my truth with a certain amount of force or a certain amount of power, not aggressiveness or forcefulness, but with a certain amount of like force of energy behind her, right? A certain amount of power. She's going to speak her truth, but she's going to do it again kindly. She's going to do it peacefully. And then she's going to pass the peace pipe to the next person or persons. It'll go around the room, or if it's a one-on-one thing, it's going to go to the other person so they can speak their truth, and hopefully peacefully as well. So they can also be in their power. This is about 2 or more people. So whether it's a one-on-one interaction or a group interaction, it's about everybody having a turn to speak and everybody feeling heard and everyone feeling empowered within the situation, but yet still maintaining harmony, balance, and peace among everybody. So that's what that message is about. All right, for those of you that chose the red tiger eye, let's give this a little shuffle. Red tiger eye, special message. You know, this one's calling my attention. That was on my finger. This is Medicine Mother. Medicine Mother. And it says, honor your inner knowing. So as a medicine woman, you could also say shaman, but it's divine feminine shaman, right? And that Taurus energy, by the way, it's very earthy. So here we've got medicine mother, Mother Earth. Taurus rules the earth, okay? But Taurus is also a feminine sign. Each sign of the zodiac is either feminine or masculine. And Taurus, being the second sign of the zodiac, is feminine. So this is medicine mother. It's being grounded in the divine feminine. It's allowing your inner knowing and your inner intuition to come forth. This is going to help to guide you. This is going to help to protect you. This is going to help you to make appropriate, practical, and grounded decisions. So this isn't, it's not a high-strung energy, right? It's a very grounded and earthy, practical energy. She's got a lot going on in this picture if you look. She's got the headdress on for increased claircognizance. She's got some sort of kind of like painted design around her eyes for the increased clairvoyance. She's got some adornment here around her ears for the increased clairaudience. And she's even got this kind of necklace of bone that comes down and around her heart chakra, along with some other necklaces here, throat chakra, heart chakra. So again, we've got channeling in a practical way, communication in a grounded way, clairsentience with the heart chakra, healing energy. She's got it all going on. This is a lot of connection to intuitive abilities, but in a very practical and grounded, balanced feminine, nurturing, mothering sort of way. She's able to see beyond the illusions. She's able to see what's really going on, just like it says, honor your inner knowledge. She's got a lot of inner wisdom and knowledge. She's the earth mother. She's the medicine mother, the medicine woman. So she has a great deal of wisdom. So go within and listen to your medicine mother within for the answers that you seek. All right. Okay, everyone, I hope you've enjoyed this weekly Empowered Moments video. Thank you so much for your continued comments on the weekly and monthly Empowered Moments YouTube videos, for your comments on my Facebook posts that I do on an everyday basis. So if you don't know about that, definitely tune in to my Facebook pages, Colleen Lemma and Colleen Lemma-Sacred Soul Empowerment. And what else can I say? We actually have coming up here on June 11th, so it is within this week. Saturday, June 11th, I'm going to be doing a 2-hour Zoom facilitated event on healing of the divine feminine. So if that piques your interest at all, you can contact me, Colleen, at sacredsoulempowerment.com, my email, and ask me for more details. I've got a list of people already tentatively coming to that, and I will be facilitating an interaction about healing of the divine feminine on Saturday, June 11th. So hope to talk to you all soon. See you next week, and sending you much love and light, everyone. Namaste.